Dublin, November 180 Bravo Bravo with it.
November 180 Bravo Bravo, good afternoon to you. Report your altitude.
2,000 feet on 1014 Bravo Bravo.
Bravo Bravo, understanding for 60, so climb not above, initially not above 4,000 feet on the QNH 1014.
4,000 feet, Bravo Bravo.
Correct, what's your requested routing?
Let's go and then direct.
521 ready, cleared, direct to let's go.
Let's go, Bravo Bravo.
Xplane Dedicated. Welcome to the home of Xplane Dedicated on YouTube. This is the YouTube channel where you can find hints, tips and reviews regarding Xplane. I have access to some of the foremost developers of Xplane content in the world. They are members of both the Facebook group and here on the YouTube channel. If you have a question, you can put it in the comments below on any of the videos. I will see them, or even join the Facebook group. The link will be below. Don't forget to hit the like button and give us a thumbs up. We'll see you soon. Cheerio. Okay, oops, there we go, we've got that damn echo again. Right, how do we do this? I think we turn this off. Right, so good morning everybody, nice to see you. I need to turn that off. There we go, so that should get rid of the echo. Good morning, it's Wycliffe Barrett here, Xplane Dedicated. This is just a quick live stream because everything is really busy, there's loads of stuff going on. So this is just a quick live stream just to show you two aircraft. This one, which is the Aerobask Diamond DA46, I think that's what it is. Yep, it's DA62, sorry, DA62, not 46. How stupid of me. And the reason why I wanted to show this is because, well, I think this is probably one of the most complex aircraft going. I've had a bit of difficulty with this aircraft because I don't know how to use the Garmin 1000. I know that you can load flight plans in and you can create your own flight plans and everything, but it's just such a handful. There's so much here that it's just so I think basically you've got to spend some time kind of learning this amazing. See, how do we get rid of it? There we go. This amazing aircraft. It is, I mean, it is absolutely superb. You can pop out windows and things like that, but there's certain things that don't happen on the pop out. You see this on the left here, for example. I'm trying to remember what this is called, but I can't remember. I'll have to look in the documentation. But you know, as you throttle up and everything changes on here, or it did. It's not doing it now. Oh well. But no, it's not working for some reason. How stupid is that? Now, it was working yesterday, no problem at all. Okay, no problem at all. But today, it's not working. How weird. And what I was going to say is that when you pop it out, it changes. So you've got this like digital readout here, but then it changes to this kind of readout, which is still digital. You know, it's not mechanical in any way. But for some reason, it's not working. How odd. So, and then you've got, I mean, it's just a myriad of buttons, you know, with all sorts of things on terrain, on the insert the, go back. Can we go back? No, gosh. It's all going wrong, as they say. Transponder, you put a code in here, so you got 2200. Why they put 0 at the beginning instead of the end, I do not know. And it's just amazing. But on top of all of that, this is Xplane 11 ready, and it just looks superb from the outside. Just purchased both the DA and the 340A. Nice, Andy. Well, as I say, with the DA, good luck. I'm sure, you know, it's there. I mean, there is a manual, but it's not. It's a checklist rather than this is how you use the Garmin 1000, which I find a little bit annoying, should I say, because I prefer it if I had a nice manual for this, because it, you know, it's just a huge array of buttons. I was trying to create a flight plan last night, not successfully either, but I have done it in the past, and maybe if I was being very clever I could do it again. So select departure. See, you click on it, you can't, because that's what I want to do. You see, I want to click on things. You've got to press buttons, haven't you? Hang on. So let's move this down here. Once again, it's all about enter. There we go. And then it's all about click spots and knowing what you're doing. So I want a Brecon 1 Alpha departure. Enter. All right. So I've got the Brecon 1 Alpha departure, but then I want load. All right. So that's the Brecon 1 Alpha departure loaded. Let's just have a look at that. Oops. No, we need to increase the range here. Yeah. So there's the Brecon 1 Alpha departure loaded, but then I want to add a waypoint. You see. So. So how do you add a waypoint? That's my thing. Current, and it's all very confusing. That does that move down? That should move down. Hang on. I'm probably doing better now than I did last night. No, that's not moving. Oh, okay. Okay, I think I get it now. Waypoint information. So. Oh dear, dear, dear. See, it would just be so much easier if you could just type into there, wouldn't it? Rather than all this fiddling about. And those are airports. That's not waypoint information. So clear. Oh, I don't know. I will figure it out at some point or another. Activate leg. Enter. Well, that leg's activated. But now I need... Aha! Are we getting somewhere here? Reckon. Okay. So now I want a waypoint. That's not helpful. Oh dear. Goodness gracious me. So it would be really so much more fun if I could just type in there. But no. That's just going to bring up the map. How the hell does this work? No, that's not it. Clear that. Does that? Well, that just scrolls. That scrolls. Oh, that just gives me my feet. Oh dear. Right. What does this do for me here? Oh, right. I get it. So if I wanted to go to, say, Monty. Okay, from there. JKLM. Okay, enter. No, that's not what I want at all. Oh, I'm gonna have to spend some time with this. What do you reckon? Well, all right. Let's get out of here and let's go outside the aircraft just for a moment or three. I'm gonna change the weather, or certainly where the sun is, because it's a little bit gloomy at the moment. So flight configuration. Let's just put that to midday. And we'll clear up the weather so we can see what's happening exactly. Okay, you are so close. I guess I am, Jonathan. I just need to spend time with it. It's one of those aircraft that, you know, I haven't spent any time with. But look at it. Looking at the outside, isn't that beautiful? Isn't it? It is a beauty. And then you've got all these funky things here, right? Let's see if I can get this to work now. So we can put the co-pilot in, and we can put a passenger in the back and another one, and then we can open that door, this door, which is absolutely superb. that is really nice animation as well. Although you wouldn't do this with your engines running normally. We can open up the engine. Let's have a look at the engine bay. Or is that luggage? Oh no, that's the luggage, obviously, because the engines are there. Okay, put the chocks around and the beacons, which is really nice. Unfortunately, you can't open the engine cowlings, which I thought you could. There's an artifact there on screen. See that? Oh, that's weird. I think that's something to do with a... it might be mouse lock. Is it mouse lock? No. Suddenly appeared from somewhere. I'll get rid of it eventually. I don't know. I'm having one of those mornings. See, you come back from vacation and you have one of those terrible days. Alright, so let's... that artifact, I think... Oh no, I thought it was with the chocks, but it's not. So close everything up. Yeah, that's mouse lock. Bound to be. Why would I have that on? Yeah, you can see. Let's have a look. Flight, main menu. I'm going to have to get rid of that. I didn't even put it on. I hate it when things go, you know, a bit like that. See, it's not in here. So it's obviously an external thing, and it's probably to do with X camera or something. But beautiful aircraft. I really like this. I like the way it's put together inside. I haven't had a chance to fly it because, as you well know, just got back from vacation and it's just been so busy. So one thing I'm aware of is you don't use full throttle on this. You burn your engines out. I did that the other day and I was just what happened here kind of thing. Let's release the brake. There we go. Brake release. I thought that was brake release. Brakes on, brakes off. It's not moving too easily. Something not right here. I think I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I know what's happened here. Damn it all, as they say. For some reason, my profile done is not registered. I don't know. Joysticks, everything, nothing working today. What? Hi Deacle, you may well be itchy. You may well be itchy. Right, joysticks are not working. Oh, damn. I tell you what, I know what to do. Let's reload. Quit. We'll reload Xplane and see if we can get everything to sync up. What a day, huh? Yes, I agree with you, Jonathan. No, this isn't the latest beta. This oh, you mean latest beta of Xplane data? Yeah, I am. Deacle. I am on the latest beta. But I've been on the latest beta since Friday night when I got back from my holiday. I updated everything, so Xplane as well, because there were a number of people saying everything's all right. So the DA46 has been fine. I think what happened was, here we go. So what happened was, why is that not working now? Cancel. I know my God. Right, I'll be right back. I'm going to get under the desk. as they say. You'll enjoy this, guys. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That much stuff under here. Difficult to know which is what and who the hell. Right, so that's the mic is on. Having a few problems with USBs. It's always the same when you go away. Right, I feel as though it's always the same when you go away. Right, let's have a look. Yes, everything's working now. Right, let's give it another go. Main issue is, of course, rudder pedals are not working now. I don't know. Plugins. Uncalibrated. Calibrate now. No, rudder pedals are not working. What the heck is going on? Right. Reset. Cancel. We'll get there in the end. We will. I promise. We will get there in the end. Right. It's as though my hub, my USB hub, is playing up under the desk, so I'm not really quite sure what's going on. Bear with me. Right, that's working. T-rudder's working, but I will calibrate it again. So yaw, left, right. Next. Okay. Whew. Finish. Reverse that. So that works. And yaw. Alright. Let's try again, eh? Right. We are now working. I'm on the grass, which is not a good place to be, I don't think. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly get this in the air and just do a quick circuit with any luck. Alright, so now if I recall, I think this thing is a little bit slippy and flies like a demon, if I recall. So we'll just get it onto the runway and we'll have a look. Alright, so here we go. Once again, it's all very, very fast. I know that. So throttling up. And, whoops. And we're flying, as they say. So a quick view from outside. Gear up. Woo! Is there any solution for the Saab 340 not working with Xplane? No. I could suggest something, but I couldn't possibly comment, as they say. Alright, let's get back into the cockpit. Have a look around. It's a lovely aircraft, this. I actually saw one of these at Cardiff Airport back last year. I'd gone out to Cardiff Airport just to do a bit of spotting, and there was somebody actually brought one of these in. They were flying it from America to Germany, so they brought it across the Atlantic, you know, going up Newfoundland, Greenland, and everywhere else. Right, you'll notice my trees look like winter trees. So those are the trees from TerraMax, and because I've got photo scenery, they've come on top. So obviously I've got winter deployed in TerraMax. So let's have a look at that. And we'll sort that out. TerraMax configuration. Yeah, I've got deep winter. So let's just go to summer for TerraMax. Now we'll have about 5 minutes of delay now whilst it does the textures. So I might as well explain this whilst we're doing this. I had a long conversation with John Span. Not last night, Saturday night. I had a long conversation with John over Facebook voice call, and we were talking about TerraMax and UrbanMax and a number of things, and he gave me quite a bit of information that is not really out there. Now I've mentioned this on the YouTube channel, but whilst we've got some of you here, it's well worth talking about it here. I've turned the aircraft sounds off for a moment and unsweep it because you get an echo, I think. So I'll sort that out in a moment. Some of the things he was saying was, obviously this is a bit of a bugbear, this scenery loading, and what he's done, he's provided options within the configuration tool, and the options are that you can have it on auto, or you can load it in yourself. You can load the season in yourself. Now the auto is problematic if you fly from somewhere where there is no snow to where there is somewhere where there is snow. So for example, say you was flying from Tel Aviv to Oslo, yeah, what would happen is you take off from Tel Aviv and there's no snow, you know, sunshine, but as you get to Oslo there is snow, and what will happen if you have the auto button highlighted is that the sim will freeze and you'll wait for 5 minutes while it loads the textures in. Okay, that is problematic for all of us, whether we fly online or offline. It is problematic, but as John said, it's just an option. So the best way to deal with this is choose the season. So on the configuration tool, you've got summer, autumn, moderate winter, and deep winter. And quite simply, you choose one of those for the time of year it is for you, and just put that in and fly with that, and that works fine. So he hasn't put spring season in because spring and autumn look more or less the same. So he chose autumn, and he could have put spring in, but it'd be an extra 12 gigabytes or something, a huge amount. And of course, he's talking about bandwidth, and you know, if he's buying bandwidth, it's going to cost. Right, so I've changed to summer, and you can see the trees now have got leaves on. You know, we are coming into spring here in the UK, so you know, I'm quite happy. But I also have photo scenery, so it doesn't work with photo scenery. So let's have a look. So there you can see my photo scenery for the UK, and TerraMax does not work with that. Also, I've got Aerobask on, and whilst I'm using photo scenery, Aerobask does not work with photo scenery. So what you're seeing below is all kind of GB Pro on top of photo scenery. Okay, it's all very confusing, I guess, but you know, it kind of it works itself out eventually. All right, so here we are in this beautiful aircraft. I haven't got any camera views set up as such with X camera, but we can still use Xplane's excellent camera system to have a look around. Oh, there's my dog walking around. I don't know what he's up to. Beautiful aircraft, very, very stable. I like this an awful lot. It just looks superb. Superb modeling. Don't run the engines at full throttle, because you will burn out the engines. Okay, so I'm going to turn the sound on, like he says, hopefully. There we go. Very sleek in the air, isn't it? It just looks so good. Well, you're not fiddling with textures. It's certainly not while you're flying. You don't want to do it while you're flying. But if you just choose the the one that you want, then you know, you're good to go. You know, it's not a problem at all. I'm surprised that little step is still out there. I would have thought that would go in when you lift the gear. See it there? I would have thought that would go in. But surely that's going to create some drag on your aircraft. Wrong button. Right button. Gear down. Let's have a look. Whoops. Ooh, flying a bit too fast here, I think. I'm not going to get down there, am I? That's for sure. That is for sure. Let's get some flap on. No, I'm not going to get down there. I'm too high. Too high, he says. So what I'll do is I'll woohoo! Oh! Nearly stalled it. Nearly stalled it. So I'll just put a bit of throttle on and just do an orbit here over Barry Island and the beach down there, right underneath my nose. Barry Docks there. What's the range on the DA? I'm not quite sure. I'd have to check that out in the performance tables. I'm pretty sure it'd be quite a good range on it, but I will check that out later on. As soon as I get down, we'll have a look at the Saab 340. Once again, another aircraft that, you know, takes quite a bit of learning, and I think I may have gone down a little bit too far. I can't quite read the altimeter on here. Ah, there we are. You can see the land, so I know where I'm at now. There we go. Okay, so just tear that flap up again. Don't want all that. It was useful for decreasing my altitude. About all. Yeah, so I'm doing 90 knots, 94 knots there on the left-hand screen. I suppose one good thing about the Garmin 1000 and the navigation suite is you know where you are, you know, with the moving map and everything. You can see yourself quite clearly where you are in relation to the airport on there, without, you know, even if you're looking out the window. Oh, I've flown it in VR. Okay, I haven't got VR yet. I'm on the fence about VR, I must admit. Although, you know, from what the problem for me, of course, is I wear glasses, and until I can get a VR unit on my head, with my glasses, then it would be a complete waste of money. It really would be a waste of money for me. I've tried the Oculus Rift a number of times over the years. The resolution, I'm afraid, is just not good enough. I don't know what it's like now. I believe it's a lot better, but as I say, for me, unless I can get it on my head with my glasses, it's a total waste of money. Okay, so I'm coming in a little bit hot, 111 knots, so I'll probably use the full length of the runway to slow down on this one. We'll see. Here we come. Just floating a little. Whoops, bit of a bounce, as I suspected, because I am. Whoops, a bit hot. But we're down, and we're slowing down nicely. Oh, clearly not full length. I've not touched the brakes once yet. I haven't touched the brakes. Just touching them now. Ooh. And can I get off here without breaking it? Yes. Ooh. So that was a bit hairy, wasn't it? Well, on climb out, you don't need full throttle on climb out. You know, what I'm saying is, you can run it at full throttle, but don't keep it at full throttle because you will burn the engines out. I've done it, and when you burn them out, they smoke and then they just stop, and they can fall out of the sky. Well, there we go. So just full stop there. Put the brakes on. A very, very nice aircraft. I love it. It's a beautiful aircraft. I really need to get to grips with it because I can see this being one of those planes that you can just fly and fly and fly. Look, there's my passengers in there. It's pretty cool. As I say, I've seen one of these in real life and they're absolutely stunning. They look gorgeous. Look at that when you throttle up. But I mean, you see that. Let's get rid of that. And I like what Aerobask have done now. Previously, what they used to do, let me just turn the sound off, or turn it down. There we go. What Aerobask used to do was they used to have the menu tag on the left-hand side of the screen permanently. Now, as you move the mouse to the left-hand screen, it appears down there, which is really nice. So fuel, that's how do you put fuel in? Ah, there you go, mouse wheel. Right, so that's how you put your fuel in. That's how you increase your payload. So yeah, you got circuit breakers in here. I gotta say, reflections on the windows, you can see that turning them on. Oxygen sound, you can turn it on and off. Luggage, half, full, none. I can put kids in the left, in the back. They're in the back, I think, somewhere. Yeah, so you get rid of them. The kids are in the back somewhere. Can we see them? Can I see them from here? There they are, in the back. Whether that changes the performance of the aircraft, I don't know, but it certainly changes the fuel total, the payload total, etc. Sorry. Yeah, so it's really nice. It just looks so good, doesn't it? It just looks so good, especially with that PBR, particle-based rendering. Fab. Okay, so that's the Diamond DA62 by Aerobask and Skunk Crafts. I like it. You can fill it with water, fill it with the antifreeze as well. There we go. Superb. Right. Just having a look around inside. And all of a sudden my camera views have decided to work. Not all of them, only a few of them. I haven't done them all, but yeah, that is superb, stunning. The strange thing is, of course, is you don't see your passengers when you're inside the aircraft, but you see them when you're outside the aircraft. I'm not so bothered about that in actual fact, but there you go. All right. So, do a replay of the landing. Oh, do you really want that? Oh, gosh. Okay. Where were we? Been on the ground a while. All right, here we go. We'll do a replay of the landing from here. And won't do any fancy stuff, but we'll do the replay. Coming in, here we go. Oh, look, the building's in the way. You're not going to see it. Just floating a little bit. Oh, one bounce. Oh, more than that. See, that wind can catch you out. Not too bad. Oh! I must fix that. In my scenery, I put these aircraft in, okay, and they just fly around. They lazily fly around. There's one there. There's a couple of aircraft. There's an airliner there. There's another one over there, and there's a helicopter just hanging around up there. That is a little program, an application for developers where you have aircraft. Now, the one that went whizzing across the runway, unfortunately, when I put that one in, I forgot to put any altitude on it, and that's why you saw him whiz across the runway like that. It was very, very scary when it happens. But I must fix it and get rid of it. See, there's one flying there as well. Right, let's have a look at the landing again. See if we can get a different view. Here we go. It's a bit scary. Yeah, I was a little bit hot. It's coming in a little bit fast, but lifted the nose up for the flare. Try to get a 3-point landing. It was a bit more of a front wheel landing, wasn't it? Yeah. Considering it's the first time I've landed it, it was a little bit risky, wasn't it? Was it a nose wheel landing? Let's have a look. Did I pull the nose up? No, it was a nose wheel landing for sure. Bounced it. Terrible. That should have collapsed, but it didn't. It didn't even burst a tire. All right. Dog wants to go out. So let's get rid of that. Stop. Close that. Have I got time? I don't know whether I've got time for this now because the dog is saying he wants to go out. He keeps crying. So let's see if we can just load this up. All right, as they say. We'll load up over here on stand 6. Start new flight. And we'll... no, that's not right, is it? Flight configuration. Shh, Frank, shush. What? That's the aircraft we want. He wants to go out for a wee, so that's why you can hear. Yeah, he needs to go out. You're quite correct. He's been out. Australian aviator. Yeah, it was a shocker. Without any doubt, mate. No problem about that. It was a shocker. Just coming back to TerraMax a little bit whilst I'm here. Continuing on about this conversation that I had with John. What he was saying about a couple of things was, at the moment, TerraMax is at the same stage as SkyMax was when it was first released. So he's looking on TerraMax at the moment as 1.0, and there'll be lots of updates. And even since it was released, he did an update whereby there was something sorted out about PostFX. And whilst we talk about PostFX, let me just bring this up here. Hang on. It'll take you any second now. So configuration here. If you've got snow on, and you click on PostFX, yeah, it actually makes the snow look it has like a pink magenta hue to it. Okay, and basically, if you don't like that pink magenta hue, you turn PostFX off, right? So it's on or off. And the reason John put that in once again was that for him it was just an option. He put in an option for people because what he's very aware of is that the way that our simulators look is very subjective. Yeah, the way our sims look is very, very subjective. You know, we can change things about it in any number of ways in terms of color. So even with that, what he was saying is there are lots of options. You know, there's reshade, there's Max FX. I've got Max FX somewhere, so you know you can change things. So at the moment I've got nothing on there at all. You know, polarized, crazy hazy, so forth and so on. I've even got a power user one here which I can load, which is which one's that? There's that one there that I've done. So you can change the way that the sim looks. I kind of like that colouring, especially for today. You know, the sun's out shining. It's quite nice. So there's lots of options. And if you've got the snow effect on, so if you've got winter on, you can use Max FX to change things as well. All right. He is working very, very closely with Frank. Shh. We're going to go now. Going to go 30 seconds. He is working very, very closely with Laminar, and you know, he's going to be working so fast with them that you know, it will make your head spin a little bit. But that's all for the good. Right, I'm going to have to take the dog, I'm afraid, so I'm going to end the stream here. We haven't got to the Saab. I'll probably do the Saab tomorrow, or maybe a bit later on today. Who knows? We might do that tomorrow. Let's just quick look outside. The Saab has been updated apparently, but some people said no, it hasn't, but I believe it has. It's been updated for Xplane 11, so if you've already got it, you can download it again for free, no problem at all. Okay, right, I'm going. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for coming in, tuning in and watching. Yeah, he's bursting to go, he certainly is. I'll be back later maybe, or tomorrow. Okay, thanks for watching guys, we'll see you soon.